Yo no puedo recordar mi propio nombre de mi blog. Del segundo episodio de Black Girl Blog. Bilingual Black Girl Blogs. Esa. You guys, this isn't even day one. This is like the first 2 hours, and I'm like, can I do this? Hola, bueno, y bienvenidos a los Black Girl Blogs con Kayla Anderson. En ese momento estoy en una escuela que se llama Middlebury College en Vermont y estoy haciendo un vlog sobre mis experiencias aquí en ese programa del verano para la maestría en el español, en particular las lingüísticas. Entonces, ese primer blog va a ser un poco en español y por lo más en el inglés, pero yo querría hacer una introducción en el español para ustedes. But anyway, I gotta tell y'all about this first week that was Middlebury. So as you guys know, I did come to this program in 2016. I was 24 years old. I guess I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I was ready for, you know, a new experience. And 2 years later at 26, I'm a little older, a little fatter, a little slower, a little sweatier, and I was not ready. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, guys, so I'm back. So, y'all see me filming in the forest, you know, looking all cute and stuff. And then see 2 minutes into the video, this guy comes behind me. It's like, you see me out here talking English. You know that I'm away from the building to be away from you, and you're gonna walk directly up to me. So yeah, so day one, I was excited to get there. After moving my stuff, I was like, it's hot out here, you know. I think I'm getting a little heat exhausted, and you know, after going to lunch and stuff like that, I really didn't see any of my friends. So I was kind of like, but it was fine. The first night when I go back to my dorm, I'm noticing, okay, outside is pretty hot. Inside, it's hotter. It's hotter inside because of the lack of ventilation and all the bodies in there. And then in my room, it's the hottest. It is so hot outside. Like, do you see my shirt? Do you see that? It's so from being in the dorm, in the cafeteria, in the check-in building, all of that, the hottest place that I've experienced on campus this day is my room. So I'm like, okay, y'all, maybe I'm tripping. You know, I'm tripping. You know, I done been, you know, Thelushdiva in the air conditioner all summer long. You know, I'm a little, you know, I'm tripping. Let me get my stuff together. So I'm like, okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna take off my clothes, lay on top of the covers, and go to sleep. I'm definitely gonna need some time to adjust because like, I was in the cafeteria, like, don't say about me, don't look at me, don't talk to me, I ate like one chicken wing, like I was like heat sick, like I was like, I can't even eat, like I ate one chicken wing, and I'm about to make up my bed, and I think I'm about to take a nap, so we're gonna like not even 30 minutes into trying to go to sleep, my bed is soaked with my sweat. I mean, it's not like sweat like, oh, I feel sticky. It's literally balls of sweat. I am laying down naked, not doing anything, nothing, laying like this, and it's sweat running down my face, and I'm breathing like I'm thinking about my breathing because the air is so hot. Like, the air is irritating my lungs. I'm like, so I sit up, I'm like, am I tripping? I'm like, Kayla, you tripping now. So I lay back down. I'm like, okay, just breathe. 10 minutes in, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna suffocate in this room. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't know if it was claustrophobia. It wasn't claustrophobia. It's hot. It was hot as shit. It was hot. So another 10 minutes in, I'm like, I'm about to die. I was like, I'm about to die in here. Like, my eyes were watering. Like, I was like having a panic attack. Like, I was like, I'm going to die in this room if I don't get any air. So I hop up, I put on some pajamas, and I leave my room. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just like, I have got to get outside. Which, mind you, is hot, but it's not as hot as my dorm room. Like, that is crazy. How is it cooler on the outside than it is on the inside? That's something that Southerners, we don't do. It's always cold inside the building. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. I go down to the living room. I go to sleep. I fall asleep in the living room, and I'm just like, you know what? Because the living room has a little bit of air conditioning. And I was like, you know what? I can't sleep if I'm not able to breathe. So, day 2, it's like our check-in day. Like, we're just doing meetings and things like that. And so I don't actually have any classes. So day 2, I'm like, okay. When I get up from the salad and go in my room to change, I go back in my room, and as soon as I enter my room, it's like, so I'm like, okay, I ain't tripping. It's crazy in here. I'm not tripping. So I go to, I go to the meetings, I go to lunch, and I go here and I go there. And, I'm asking the people, I'm like, is your room's hot? Is your room's hot? They're like, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Some people have air conditioning, but a lot don't. So I don't want to complain or say anything because I know that the norm is everybody's hot and no one has air conditioning. But pretty much for 3 days, I avoided my room because I felt like I could not breathe in there. So I took a nap in the library, I slept in the living room. And I didn't sleep well at all. I mean, I didn't sleep well. I was stressed because I wanted to be, laying down in a bed, not in a chair. And so it was bad. So by the time I started class on Thursday, I was already like, I can't do this shit. I can't. I'm not going to, because these classes are extremely, extremely hard. And I was like, if I can't even get a good night's sleep in my own room, how am I going to, have the focus to pay attention in class and the energy to do, my 4 or 5 hours of reading after class if I can't even sleep? So that pretty much just put me in a terrible down spiral. Like, my mental health just completely deteriorated. By Thursday, mind you, I got there Tuesday. I stayed there Tuesday night, Wednesday night. And then by Thursday night, I was just running ragged because I hadn't slept well the 2 nights before in the living room and in the library in a chair with no blanket. And I was just like, I can't do this. How do they think I'm gonna do this? I got heat exhaustion. So I don't know what, my hands swelled up, my feet swelled up, and I was sweating all over the place. I couldn't eat, y'all. It was just terrible. It was late Thursday or early Friday, but I was eating lunch by myself, and I was eating out like a crackhead. I was like I did not eat Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I barely ate. Like, I was crackheading out. I tell you, I was gone. So I was eating like that because I was just dreading having to go back to the dorm room where I couldn't sleep in my own room. And this lady came up to me. She was like, "Are you okay?" As I was leaving, she said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, and she was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, I'm about to die in this bitch. I'm about to die. This motherfucker about to kill me. I'm dead. Like, I can't. I was like, bitch, I'm going home. And she was like, okay. And she was like, well, email me. She was like, email me and we can talk. And so the next day, she sent me a message back and she was like, we're going to get you together. I'm having an air conditioner installed in your room. And then we're going to find you, something to do to keep your mind, sturdy. And if that wasn't, just one of the sweetest things that anybody has done. But the fact that it was hot and that kind of stuff, that's not the only things that's been struggle this week. All my friends are gone. All my friends from first year, there's some here, and it's really great to see them. But some that I was really close with, they aren't here. They're either in Argentina or they finished the program. And so it's sad. I feel like, my crew was gone, but, I should have known that they weren't going to be here. My classes, so yeah, that's been it. That's my first week in Middlebury. I miss home. I miss my friends. I miss my family. I miss my boo. And I'm still now. I'm like one day at a time. That's really where I'm at right now with it. Hay que quedar aquí por 5 semanas más. Entonces hay que durar lo que necesito durar para obtener mi educación. I will have lots to think about. So, yeah. This is episodio 1 de Black Girl Blogs. And gracias por mirar. Vamos a regresar en el domingo que viene para decir un poco más de mi experiencia en Middlebury College. ¿Ok? Gracias. Adiós.